All right, to everyone who's been patiently waiting, I appreciate you all. We're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. How to turn Pokemon Showdown into an Octopath Traveler inspired reskin of sorts. So first thing I would recommend that you go into your Pokemon Showdown settings and then check this box that says use black and white sprites instead of X and Y models. This is just going to ensure that when we implement the overrides and stuff like that, that it's going to override the right sprites to complete the look. And then my second recommendation would just go to be to use the dark theme here, just because if you go to the light one, the way that we have this theme set up, it's going to change it to the dark version anyways, but the darker one is going to have specific lines of code in mind that the light one maybe doesn't. So it's just going to overall be a smoother experience for you if you use the dark theme by default. We're going to go ahead and change all this so it's going to look a lot better, trust me. Then the third thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to have Google Chrome. If you don't have Google Chrome, I don't know. We'll see what we could do for you in future versions, but for now, it needs Google Chrome. You're gonna want to go to extensions. You're gonna want to go to manage extensions. You're gonna on your left here. You're gonna click on the Google Chrome Web Store. Once you do that, we're gonna go to the search bar. We're gonna type in stylus, not to be confused with stylish, although they're the same company, but I think this one actually works out a lot better than their previous extension. It's a lot less laggy. Their website now works a lot smoother. Um, and yeah, I think that works out great. So then once you have the extensions, I would recommend that you pin stylus here. That would be my recommendation. It's just gonna make things go a little bit easier. I would copy the play that Pokemon Showdown URL, because then when we click on the stylus button again and we go to manage over here and we go to manage site styles, and then you go over here to write a new style, you're going to need to go up here where it says everything, and I would recommend doing URL starting with and then pasting the Showdown text right there. And that's gonna keep everything that you put on here just, just only for Showdown. So then in the description, there should be a link to a zip file. And once you have it unzipped, it will be this folder right here. And you'll have a CSS file right there for your access. It should open it on a regular text editor for you. On mine, it opened it on Safari. It might open it on Chrome for you. Either way, you should just be able to Control A and Control C, to copy, and then paste it in here just fine. You're gonna want to go ahead and I guess you could rename it, if you want, Pokemon Showdown V5, Pokemon Showdown Pro V5, I guess. And then just, you just leave it at that. Save, and you'll already notice that some of the things will already come into play. This font is Sketch. It's right here. Please try to use it only for this theme. Please don't distribute it anywhere else. This is only supposed to be, for the fun of having your Showdown look like Octopath Traveler. Don't, it's personal use only, please. And then we're going to go, you see that the theme is already kind of set in place, but it's missing some things. It needs the overrides. And what the overrides do is it's going to change the backgrounds. It's going to change the weathers. It's going to change the terrains. It's going to change the sprites. It's going to change whatever is needed to complete the look overall. So then you're going to want to go over here to your customize options, and you're going to want to go to more tools. And then for more tools, you scroll down here to developer tools. It's not the best scene right there, but there we go. Developer tools. And then once you have that open, you're going to want to go to sources, overrides, and then you're going to be clicking on select folder for overrides. So then when you do so, you're going to you're going to go inside the unzipped folder that you've created, and you're going to want to click on overrides, and then that's it. Just click select. That's it. And then it'll come up with this little bar at the top here where, says, do you want to deny or allow? You make sure to allow. It's only images. You can look through it yourself. These are only the sprite replacements. There's nothing, ridiculous going on or anything to that extent. It's literally just PNGs and JPEGs. So once you do so, you can test if it worked out or not by refreshing, and it should have changed the logo, and it should have changed the background, and you'll be able to see that, everything from here should work out just fine. The lobby, you go into the team builder, hide this away, and the team page is going to look a little off because this is just the size. It uses the same size of sprites for the team page that it does when you go into it. And when you go into it, that's when everything starts looking a lot better and a little bit more familiar to what you guys have been seeing from, Joy's team builders and stuff like that. So you'll be able to pick out whatever moves you need from here just fine, whatever items you need from here just fine. I don't foresee any specific issues when it comes to this end. So everything has been reskinned. The ladder stuff, the ladder visuals, the weather, the terrains, the rooms, and you can quickly just watch a battle to kind of see it all take place. And all the sprites have been replaced with back sprite versions of them. So um, every mon will have at least a still back sprite in place to complete the aesthetic. All the backgrounds are already done. As you can see, we've updated the front sprites to have the animated versions whenever they are available. So it all comes into fold here. Quackleval, as you can see here, custom overwritten sprite that we've put into place. All the different Octopath, all the weather effects, as you can see here on the double ones. They should have. This one doesn't have a timer on it, which is interesting. I guess the timer is just permanent on this one. I'm not sure how this works. Is this like a specific mode where it doubles broken cup? Okay, well, whatever. However this works, this rain doesn't have a timer on it, but you can see the weather effect in place. You can see that the skeleton here has the custom back sprite that we've overwritten it with. Outside of that, I would say just be sure to join the Discord. That's where we're gonna do a lot of the troubleshooting for people. Different people, different needs. Some people might not want the Octopath Traveler font or look to it. Some people might not want the typing icons that are next to the moves when you're playing on the player side, or they want different icons. And so we'll give you the resources to be able to pick that out. In the code, I've already also set aside comments and stuff like that, so you guys can change whatever you don't like specifically from these specific lines. So like right here will be the moves. You can change the code to match whatever code you actually want it to be. So see y'all there.